Hi, Thanksgiving people, you bunch of crazy turkey eating folks. So I have neglected my channel this week only because I have been smoking busy on the right side of my life over here, my day job. My groceries are being delivered right now for the Thanksgiving holiday. Super exciting stuff. So I wanted to make sure that I jumped on and said hello to everybody and cranked out a few readings. So let me get over to my comments over here. Hi, Rob. Rob, I need to race tonight. So those of you that follow me, Rob and I grew up together, and he is a fabulous person with a really fabulous life himself. But he also put together this amazing Mario Kart racing group, and we have a blast. We have an honor roll person. Right.
Sorry, I need to borrow the knife.
Yeah, I want the knife.
Sorry.
You got to say it like Eddie
Pizza's
Murphy.
here.
I want that. The pizza's here already?
Yeah, I got here.
Holy crow. All right, so I guess I'm not staying on for very long, guys. I think I'm just popping on to say hey. And so, yeah, honor roll, Rob. We got a whole bunch of honor roll kids here. So I know he's ginormous and has a girlfriend.
I'm taller than her.
He's taller than me. Which, Rob, you know, in real life, IRL, not that big of a deal.
Yes, it is.
So you know what? This is what we'll do. I guess this live is not going to work out because I've got groceries and pizza and all kinds of craziness coming. But you want to do a reading, Rob? What do you want a reading on? Rob, do you want a reading? Do you want me to bring you on? I can bring you on as a guest. You want to be a guest? Talk to me, Robbykins. Your kid's like a foot taller than you. Oh, that's ginormous, though. Must be the water out by where you're living. I'm back here in OB. So who are we gonna, Rob? Who do you want me to do a reading on? Shout it out. Do we want to see how Olivia Wilde is feeling? Do we want to see how Brittany's feeling? I don't want to go down a rabbit hole. We're not going to. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up. Hello, everybody that's filing in. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm only going to be on for a couple minutes. It's like a flash. Oh. So who is in my feed? I got Kelly Slater, Moscow police updating on the University of Idaho, which is terrible. And I did a reading on it the other night. I went down that thing. I saw your comment, Ron. Anna wants to race. I want to race and like smack everybody down. I am like the worst on Mario Kart. I like Rob. I think that's your nephew, right, Rob? Or is that your son? That like I just totally like ran him off the road when he was like 7. I'm like, get out of my way, I'm driving. Oh, you know what? So everybody wanted to do Victoria Beckham and Nicola Peltz. The battle for Brooklyn. The battle for Brooklyn. So let's do that real quick. Oh, hi, Primchi. Hi, Primchi.
Kitty cats are coming out.
Oh, it's kitty cat time. Kitty cat time. As you can see, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. And I host for my in-laws. I'm lucky enough that they let me host. So I'm like lit up on Thanksgiving right now. I make the best dressing. Difference between dressing and stuffing. Dressing you make outside the turkey. Stuffing you stuff in the turkey. I don't stuff my turkey. I do aromatics. So, all right, let's see how Victoria Beckham and Nicola Peltz are feeling. And then I'm going to jump out of here, I think. So I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll come on tomorrow. Oh, is it John? It was Rob. It was your son, John, that I bullied. I couldn't remember who it was. I totally bullied my friend's son on Mario Kart and ran him off the road like a psycho. So hey, if you're not first, you're last, man. I'm the worst. Rob knows that I got bullied in school, though. So he has mercy on me. All right, so let's see how Victoria Beckham, who I love. I love her. I love her. Let's see how she's feeling. That was a sloppy shuffle. Oh, I don't even have my cards up. Let me get my cards up here. I like literally shut down my work computer and turn to the left. I love turning to the left. By the way, Gregopedia has me turned on to the Y files. I don't know if you guys watch that. The Y files. I am like so deep. It's got like 187 videos, and I'm like on like 10. They're amazing. The one on Mount Shasta is really great. I'm fascinated by Mount Shasta. All right, so Anna was not awesome in school. Anna was not awesome in school. She was just loud. I was just loud and energetic and like covered up all my silliness. So Nicola and Victoria Beckham. How's Victoria feeling about her daughter-in-law? Coming into the holidays, let's talk. Oh, boom. I think that says it all. I think that says it all. She knows that she is not a great person, but she is trying to be generous and extending herself. And she is also trying to be very balanced about it. And she's having some struggles with that, having some difficulty with that. So she is just guarding her tongue. She is really trying to make sure that she doesn't have any missteps. So, heart of the matter. Oh, she just has so many things she wants to say to that young lady. And under the surface, she is doing what mother-in-laws do, and she is trying to carve out a good path for a sustained relationship with her darling firstborn. So she has a lot of negative things to say, and she's actually said a lot of negative things. So I don't think that she is an innocent party in this, but I believe she has been reactive to the behavior of her daughter-in-law. So now let's take a look at that daughter-in-law who comes from a family of means, who has said, I didn't do anything wrong to my mother-in-law, Victoria Beckham. Yawn. Sorry, guys. Got my nails done for the holiday. Oh, you can't even see them. Oh, it's terrible. They look really good. Sparkly on some and chrome on the others. So, how? Sloppy shuffle. Everybody drink. We're going to be working on some sloppy shuffle merch for the new year. So, and I just bought Sloppy Shuffle Tarot, the domain. I have my domain right now is fortunecookiestarot.com, but I just purchased Sloppy Shuffle Tarot as well because nobody's taken that from me. So this is Nicola. How is Nicola feeling? What is her whole motivation with this mother-in-law situation? Oh, she does not know how to find a way out of it. And she is going to sugarcoat this. But I think the relationship, the progress of the relationship is already set in motion. I don't think there's any repairing this. I think she's said a few things and she's done a few things that I think she's a bit regretful about how she's behaved, because I think she was quite the brat-tastic about this. Again, for entertainment purposes only. This is just a tarot reading. So, can anything be done to repair this relationship? Let's see if anything can be done. What do they need to do to repair this relationship? Heal this family. Oh, I don't even have my mic really close. I'm sorry, guys. My sound must sound terrible. Like I said, there we go. We're back in business. I just turned to the left and sat down. I was standing all day today. So what can we do to repair this situation? Ooh. It's not going anywhere just yet. Ooh. They are both really. All right, so we got a couple of problems here. So problem number one is they're both really, really stubborn. They're not going to finesse this situation. They're not going to move off their the platform of their truth and their right. They're just not, neither of them. They're both stubborn people. I don't know what signs they are. They're also now functioning on a much more terrestrial level than energetic and spiritual level. So they're really just like very caught up in the flesh, very caught up in the materialism. Here is where we get into some super drama, because the Brooklyn and David are both kind of out of the equation, non-players in this whole thing. It looks like they're just like, well, I don't know, no, I'm just not going to get involved. You know, if you guys have a problem, and the situation really needs them to be involved. We really need, these are like the cooler heads prevail. These are the ones that are going to step to the equation with some logic. Now, Brooklyn's a little bit different because Brooklyn's younger, and there is this immaturity that he's coming to the table with, and he just hasn't had the experience as an adult to kind of negotiate these family dramas. The ladies really need the men to kind of cool them down. And David's like, I'm retired. I'm not doing this. I think he's retired. I don't know if he's retired, but he's just like, yeah, I'm not getting involved in this. I just can't. I can't, I'm doing something else. I'm hanging out with Gordon Ramsay. We're eating canapes. Until everyone kind of gets on the same page, I think this situation is going to perpetuate. And I think it's just going to, it's like it's on a back burner, simmering and stewing, and it's just not clearing up. How's their Christmas going to be? Let's pull one card to see how Christmas is going to be for all the Beckhams. Oh, not great. Detachment. Probably not getting together. Probably, if they do get together, it's going to be like a hit and run. It's going to be like a Harry and Meghan thing for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. They're going to show up, show face, and then Scooby-Doo right on out of there. So, Scooby-Doo, that was a word I made up in the 90s. And it was when I was studying Russian. In Russian, they have something called recursive verbs. And so recursive verb means, I just, the basic meaning of it is, you went to the store and came back, it would be a verb that would represent that. So my representation of a recursive verb was Scooby-Doo. I'm going to Scooby-Doo to the beach, which means you're going to Scooby-Doo and you're going to come right back. So I never Scooby-Dooed to the beach though, Rob. You know that. I would always go there and I'd be soaking in the water, surfing for hours. So Jersey surf. You can surf here, you can surf anywhere. So Sherry. Yes, I can do a yes and no question for you. Somebody called me a weirdo though. So hey, language evolves. So Sherry, let's take a look at this. Did something bad happen? Sloppy shuffle. Those Sherry, you are new. Sloppy shuffle. Every time I sloppy shuffle, you got to take a drink of your tea, your water, your wine, your coffee, whatever you got going. All right, so there's another sloppy shuffle. Everybody have a drink. Sloppy shuffling all over the place. Hey, Tone Wen. How you doing? You want me to pull some cards for you, fella? And what planet am I on? You are on planet Earth, but right now you're on planet Sloppy Shuffle. Sloppy Shuffle. So, Sherry, something bad happened to Raphael. So, we're going to pull one card, but then I'm going to pull three right after. And then I'm going to go eat some pizza. No, Raphael's okay. So this looks like a distancing, okay? So I hate to say it, you might be getting ghost, honey. So that might be a ghost situation. So the he's got some bold and big emotions going on, and he's tending to those right now. Now the lover says that we're going to be splitting off, and the ace of wands in reverse means we're going to finish a project. We're going to end that. And then this is our cloistered woman. This is there's something called, what is it, the not the Hague. The Hague is something else, but the Hajj, I think they call it. It's like a Scandinavian thing during the winter, and they wear warm and fuzzy clothes, and they get snuggly, and they just kind of chill out, and they don't leave the house. So it looks like he's getting into this Hajj situation, and it looks like we've got under the surface new love coming up. So I'm sorry. I do think this might be like a ghosty situation. Okay. So if you like that reading, which I'm sure you didn't because it's not the kind of answer you'd want, you can make a contribution either through Venmo, PayPal, Facebook Messenger, or Super Chat or Super Stickers. Gregopedia coming in the room. So, Angie, will your vertigo ever go away? I have vertigo too. So moving into another direction, moving away from it. So it's not something that you need to do. And just to be sure, like, I don't do medical readings like this. There is, what planet am I on? Yes, you can ask a question. Just ask it in there. If you'd like, you can make a contribution either through Super Chat, Super Stickers, Venmo, PayPal, or on Facebook Messenger. So you'll be moving away from it, but something radical has to happen. So if there's a doctor or a physician, again, I'm not a doctor, I want you to make sure that you do consult professional physicians on this. There's something radical that they would like to do. And I will tell you, one of the things that I do, I get random bouts of vertigo. I use the seasick bracelets that have the acupressure point on here, and they work great. They're really fantastic. Fun fact, I found out when you have vertigo, you shouldn't overhydrate because it creates issues. And my husband actually learned how to do the Epley maneuver, which you can look that up on YouTube as well. And the Epley maneuver has totally helped me out. So, but it looks like something more radical needs to happen. So you should have some conversations with your doctor about doing something a bit more radical in terms of treating that. And you have to trust what they're going to do. And also, if they want you to move over to a different therapy, a different situation, maybe a different physiotherapist or something like that, absolutely. Don't lose heart on this. And at this is under the surface. This is you like really just being fed up with it. And I totally get it. I know vertigo. It's really terrible. The first time I had it, the floor came up and hit me in the face. So I do totally understand how trying and difficult it can be. But best of luck to you with that. I do hope that gets resolved for you. Toa, I am pulling one card for you. Crazy man. Here, pulling one card. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. I was actually going to call you today because I think you lied to me. Toa, one card for you. One card. Queen of Wands. Get back to work. You're not working. The Queen of Wands says you're not working hard enough. You're not working hard enough. So is that life of luxury you're looking for? You're just like chilling out on the couch, man. I don't know. It's like senior week. You know what I'm like on Thanksgiving. I usually take the day off before Thanksgiving, and I didn't do it today. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. At least it wasn't the marriage card. So what planet am I on? Does Johnny hear me talking with him? Did he make it to the other side? Where did he reincarnate? Hey, sloppy shuffle. Everybody take a drink. Toa, I'm sorry, if you get married and I'm not invited, I swear to God, like, I don't even know what's going to happen. Like, I'll like, I don't know. I'm going to send like a mariachi band to your house like the next day. So, let's see. We're going to go back. Okay. So, a little serious, a little more serious than me sending mariachi bands to Toa's house. Yes. He's not passed on yet. He's not reincarnated yet. So, yes, here's you talking to him. So right now there's a great movie called Defending Your Life with Albert Brooks and Meryl Streep, and Rip Torn's in it too. And it is about kind of like the it's kind of like what would you call it, Greg? Defending Your Life. Where are they? Kind of, I don't want to say way station, but it's like,
well, yeah, there's like a lot of like trains and stuff like that, and like it's almost like you're in like
a depot, like a town depot,
like a tram depot.
Yeah, it's like it's a real town, and there's hotels, and there's various levels of hotels. Toa, you would love this movie because Albert Brooks stayed at like Holiday Inn Express, and Meryl Streep stayed at like the Plaza. Depending on like what your life is like, you would stay at some different level. But one of the cool things, you could eat anything you wanted and you wouldn't gain any weight. So he's there now. So in Defending Your Life, and I think that this movie really was an important depiction of the, and I don't want to call it purgatory because it's not purgatory. It's kind of like the waiting room before you go to heaven, not Florida.
It's like the triage of a hospital.
Like the triage of a hospital. Like, that's a really good way to put it.
You know,
yeah.
You're waiting there to determine your final disposition.
Yeah. So he's there figuring out where he is going to go next. Now, the interesting thing is that he did not accomplish some of the things that he was supposed to accomplish in this lifetime. So, and that happens sometimes when we pass on. Sometimes we don't, get the final grades that we wanted. We wind up kind of fumbling one of the processes that we have to go through. I'm just moving that out of the way so we can see the cards. So they're figuring out how the best way, and in my belief system, I believe that, if we don't correct things, we do experience the same thing in another lifetime, maybe with another entity, maybe with the same entity. But sometimes we have to rework those problems. So right now they're kind of formulating a plan, and you'll hear other psychics and other esoteric people talk about it as, what was the life contract, that kind of thing. So that's really what's going on. They're kind of reworking that. And when they're there, they're still, close to us, and they can still hear things that we're saying. We can, hear things that they're conveying to us. So I think that there's some planning, and I did see your comment that he passed young, and that will happen when we do lose someone at a young age. They don't get that traction to move on and to experience the lessons and resolve those lessons. So that I definitely, I'm getting very strongly here, is that it was like an unresolved life lessons. Whatever contract was initiated before the last lifetime, those things were not resolved. Not in a bad way. This is not in a bad way. This is definitely a rebuild situation. When we don't accomplish the goals that we set in our life plan or our life contract, it's not a failure. It's just to try again. We just need to try again and redo whatever it is. So your heart's pounding so fast right now. I'm sorry. So what messages do we have? And let me pull out these. This is a pretty serious topic. So everybody else that's asking for readings, I'm going to wrap it up after this. I was only coming on for just a few minutes. So I am typically on live on Wednesdays, New York time at 7:00. And then I'm doing a new weekend one for people that are out of my time zone. So that'll be early in the morning, but TBA or TBD at what time I will be doing that. But I thought I would pop on today because I haven't done a single video all week. I was busy at my day job and busy at sleeping. Sleeping the rest of the time. So, all right, let's get some messages from heaven. For what planet am I on?
Sound of music, voice and hour, and jaws 1, 2, and 3.
We support you as you cleanse and clear both inside and out. Problems that have held you back are being cleared, and we are monitoring it. We understand that sometimes you may feel alone, but we are always here. And one final message from the heart, Give yourself time and be kind to yourself and heal in your own way. Okay. I think that is the most important one that we have there. So give yourself time. It takes time to heal. So we will put these on the side for now. And let me, okay. You are very welcome, darling. Okay. Thank you, Lucy. Yeah, I lost one of my cameras. Oh, and I'm back. Oh, Serendipity says hello, Greg.
Hello.
So yeah, Lucy, I will I'm on here frequently. You guys will catch me. Subscribe and you'll get my pop-ups on here. And so let me see. Anything else? Anybody else? Hi, Catherine. Oh, thanks for sharing, Catherine. All right. So everybody, I am going to go upstairs. I'm going to eat pizza and I'm going to start getting ready to bake some pies for this crazy Thanksgiving holiday that's coming up. I will catch up with all of you. I may try and do a bright and early, super early pop-up tomorrow, like pre-dawn hours, maybe. The dawn shall take me. All right. Well, listen, everybody, you have a great night. I will see you real soon. Okay. I'll be in and out all through the holiday weekend. All right. Thanks so much. Bye, everybody.